Because of the pandemic, HR specialists have faced the unique challenge of how to train new employees and staff during this time of remote work. Some companies are turning to virtual reality simulators like Mersion.
Immersion is a virtual reality simulator that allows people to practice and perfect the really challenging conversations that they have at work. The conversations that go on between a doctor and a patient, or a doctor and the family of a patient, for example.
Virtual reality can put a person in unorthodox situations that are hard to recreate in real life, and then lets them learn from their own behavior. Methods like this have been especially effective for training teachers.
To master those techniques on, if you will, digital avatars, fake kids, if you think of it that way, kids who behave like the real kids in the real world, but allow them to make mistakes and do no harm, right? If they make a terrible mistake in a practice lesson immersion, nothing happens.
Among the first schools that resorted to virtual reality technology were the Aurora District Public Schools in Colorado. The district's chief academic officer, Andrew Wright, says the schools employ a unique approach in teacher training.
We need practice for threat assessments and having difficult situations with parents and having to share news from our threat assessment team, as well as our counselors and social workers. Let's embed that into their practice and see how well it helps prepare them for some of those.
Live in Their World is a New York company that offers ethical norms and training sessions for various companies' employees with the help of virtual reality. Live in Their World founder Robin Rosenberg says virtual reality can unite people, which is especially important during a pandemic.
There are VR companies out there that can bring people together so everyone feels like they're in the same conference room, so that they're in a room looking at objects together, manipulating objects for collaboration, for whiteboard, for a theater, all kinds of applications. And it can be incredibly powerful for people, particularly if they live alone.
One big downside to the technology is that VR headsets and other technology aren't as common as home computers, and tech support can be much more challenging. But for those who can get access, proponents say it's a great way to train for real life in these times of social distancing. Maxim Moskalko for VOA News, Washington.